Hello, welcome to the first video lecture of Computer System Fundamentals. In this video lecture, we will be discussing the chapter number 1 of the textbook, Introduction to World of Technology. That will cover the first module of our course, Overview of Information and Communication Technology. So in this video lecture, we'll cover what computers are, how they work, and how they are used. We'll learn the basic computer terminologies. We'll have an overview of the history of computers. We'll see the basic types of computers in use today. We'll see how to access resources on the internet. And finally, we'll see the societal impacts of computers. Here are the learning objectives of this video lecture. Well, after completing this lecture and the module, students will be able to explain why it is essential to learn about computers today and discuss several ways computers are integrated into our businesses and personal life. Define a computer and describe its primary operations. List some important milestones in computer evolution. Identify the major parts of a personal computer, including input, processing, output, storage, and communication hardware. Define software and understand how it is used to instruct the computer what to do. Student will be able to list the 6 basic types of computers, giving at least one example of each type of computer and stating what the computers might be used for. Explain what a network, the internet, and the World Wide Web are, as well as how computers, people, and web pages are identified on the network or the internet. Describe how to access a web page and navigate through a website. Discuss the societal impact of computers, including some benefits and risks related to their prominence in our society. So why should we learn about computers and technology? And the reason is very obvious. We are surrounded by the computers. No matter if you are living alone, you are living with a family, you are in a business organization, you are driving, you are going for shopping, everywhere you will see the computers. So meaning that if you are going to book your airplane tickets, air ticket, or you are going to withdraw the money from an ATM, or you are going to a kiosk to get the tin of a Coca-Cola or a cup of coffee. So you are actually encountering with the computers. We are living in the world of computers, right? So meaning that the computers are around us everywhere, and we can use them anytime. So this terminology is called pervasive computing, meaning computers are everywhere, right? And we can use it 24/7, anytime. So computers are everywhere and have become an integral part of our lives. But before 1980s, we know that the computers are the recent invention. It's about 60 and 70 years the computers were invented. The first computer probably was in 1946, right? So before 1980s, the computers were not very common. The reason was very obvious, because it was expensive and they were very large in size. They were huge. So very few people have access to them. Only the scientists and the army people and the military personnel, they were using that. So computers were mostly used for the high volume processing task. But after 1980s or early 1980s, microcomputers were invented. We call them the personal computer or the inexpensive computers. So with the invention of the personal computers, the computers become inexpensive, and we can see the dramatic increase in the computer use. And in early 1990s, that was actually another milestone. The World Wide Web was introduced, and the graphical web browser was invented. The first graphical web browser was invented in early 90s, right? So after that, people started getting the information out, started getting connected to the internet and started using the computers very frequently. So it actually increased the purchase and use of the computer for personal use. And most US households have a computer or a smartphone, and most individual use a computer device at work. That's the today's scenario. Everyone is having a smartphone, everyone is using a computer at their work. Every household has a computer. In fact, many computers, right? We'll see how. So electronic devices are converging into single unit with multiple capabilities, such as to check email on living room television. You have the smart televisions. You can check your emails over there along watching with the television. You can make phone calls via a computer, view internet content on a smartphone. So the thing is, the electronic devices are converging into the single unit. Well, there was a time when we were having separate devices for the different tasks. You were having a separate camera while you are going to a picnic, but now your iPhone work all for that, right? So computer literacy is the terminology that to understanding what a computer is and how it works is an essential skill for everyone today. And right from the school, it is focused. Here in this picture, we can see the convergence of devices. So many devices today include computing or internet capabilities. So here you can see on the left-hand side, you can see a smart television that can be used to access web pages, email, streaming movies, and other internet content in addition to viewing just the TV contents or the cable TV. On your right-hand side, in fact, in your hand, everyone has in hands the smartphones. So can be used to access web pages, email, movies, and other internet content, play music, run apps and games, and take photographs in addition to making just the phone call, right? So computing devices are everywhere, but let's have a look at what computing devices are in the home. So computers are used for a variety of tasks. You can use looking up for the information and news, exchanging the emails, shopping and paying bills, watching television, videos and movies, downloading music and movies, organizing your digital photographs, playing games, making vacation plans, other reference, productivity, or entertainment tasks. This all has become possible because of the common technologies. And what are those common technologies? One of them is the wireless networking. So wireless networking means we do not need to we do not have wires anymore to connect with the internet or the network or the home area network. So meaning that anywhere you can use your device and you can connect it with your network. So with the help of this wireless networking, computers can be used nearly any location, inside your house, outside your house, anywhere on the earth. In fact, anywhere in the plane as well, on the planet, right? So smart appliances, traditional appliances with built-in computer or communication technology. The appliances are now smart appliances. Whenever we talk about the smart word, the terminology smart means that appliance or that device has the internet connection. So you can see, you can look around your home. You can see the smart television, you can see the smart fridge, refrigerator, you can see the smart air conditioner, you can see the is anything that can be controlled over the internet or can be accessed over the internet is smart. And nowadays we are moving towards the smart homes where all the appliances are controlled over the internet through your mobile phone or your mobile apps. You are able to switch on and switch off your air conditioner while you are sitting in your office. You are able to turn on your car, the ignition of your car, right? While you are sitting at your home, and before you go to your car, you can turn on the car, you can turn on the air condition of the car. And when you go there, that could maintain the temperature for you. So the household tasks are monitored and controlled by a main computer in the house or a smartphone. So that's the concept of the smart homes. That is reality now. So computing devices in the education, like in the home, we have computing devices in the education. Most children and teens have used computers all their lives. So this is a digital generation now. Most of the teens and the children nowadays are the digital age children. They are the computer familiar kids, right? So they have been using the mobile phones and the computers since their childhood. So computer labs and the classrooms, most students today have access to computer labs at their school. Most of the schools, they have the computer labs, and the students has access, children has the access to those labs. Some schools integrate ebooks into the curriculum. Most of the schools nowadays are integrating electronic books into the curriculum, right? And the school, some schools supply or require a device. And they also provide the wireless hotspots that allow students to access the internet and campus resources on their own computing devices. Distance learning, one of the classic example is right now we are apart from each other, but we are learning from each other. So students participate from location other than the traditional classroom setting using computers and internet access. Here are some examples in the photographs. You can see on the left-hand side, computer labs and classrooms. Computer and internet access are often available in the classroom and or computer lab for the student use. And you can see the wireless hotspots are available nearly at every location now in the schools, in the universities. You can see the hotspots are available. The students can use them anywhere in the campus for research, checking the email, and many more. So here is another example of the technology used in education. You can see with the distance learning, students such as these US Army soldiers can take classes from home or wherever they happen to be at the moment. And same is with you. You can take the classes wherever you are from with the distance and using this smart technology. So computing devices on the job, computers have become a universal on the job tool used by all types of employees, used for decision-making, productivity, and communication. These are computers are used for access control and other security measures. These are used by service professionals. Computers are used extensively by military and often requires periodical updating computer skills. So some jobs exist because the computer exists, right? Excuse me. Right. So there are many jobs that are in existence because of this computer technology. So here you can see two examples, one on the left-hand side, the decision-making with the help of the computing devices. Technology used can help many professionals for the better decisions. Like, for example, the doctor can decide better for the treatment with the help of the information system or the computing system to diagnose and to suggest to prescribe the medicines. You can see on the right-hand side, you can design productive reports and presentations on the job for your boss and for your customers that can be really impressive. The technology is also used for the off-site communication, where you cannot communicate on-site, online. You can record it with the help of the computers and the technology, and you can record data, access data, and communicate with others with the off-site communication. So computing devices on the go. Apart from that, you can see the computers are encountered in nearly every aspect of daily life. Consumer kiosks, ATM transactions, point of sale systems at the retail stores, self-checkout systems. You can see the consumer authentication system, portable computers, smartphones and smartwatches, GPS, all these you can see we are actually surrounded with the help of the computers. I remember when I moved here in United States, I was very new to the environment. I don't know where to go, but the maps, the GPS, it helps a lot. Wherever you go, you will find a way. So that's the best use of the technology. Everyone has, you probably are using the maps if not every day, but every time, whenever you are in an unknown place, you can use these type of technologies where you can utilize, you can get the benefit of that. So another example, nowadays the restaurants, they are offering the iPad ordering systems. So if you go to the restaurant, on the app, on every table, you will be getting a device from where you will be getting with the e-menus. You can select your menu and you can place your orders. You can pay for your orders while sitting on the table. Your order will be served there. No need to get into the queue. And there are lots of benefits. Customers are attractive. You have a laptop, you have a iPad there, the tablet computer there, and you can access all of that, and you can access many other resources are available for the customers in such restaurants. So with all these uses of the computers, what actually is a computer, right? So a computer is a programmable electronic device that accepts data, perform operations on the data, and stores data for future use. So meaning that